Greetings, fam. Welcome to Cleveland. Forgive the bags under my eyes and the stuffy nose. So after a few days of being here, definitely I think some of the travel in general caught up with me. Ended up with a bit of a stuffy nose and almost a little sick, but I just like flushed my system with as many vitamins and other random things as I could, and been doing okay. And I have a show tomorrow, so I was like a little nervous about things being, COVID and whatnot. So I did a bunch of tests and we're all clear. Just a regular cold, which now feels strange to catch. I'm like, dang, man. But I was sitting here this morning doing some reflection about just traveling in general, and it was cool because I reflected back on one of my journal entries, like when I was in Norway actually, and I was just gonna share it. It's from the 22nd of March, and I said, I can't believe I'm here. I did it. I wanted to break the cycle of my comfort zone, so I got up and did something about it. Since the pandemic, deepening therapy and questioning myself, I feel a bit lost in myself. I see more now clearly that I hadn't found who I wanted to be in my gut. I'm on my journey out of my head and into my life, into the moment. I love the way that I've been learning to love myself, and I'm not sure if I ever really have. I'm changing that, and I always write the location at the bottom, so it's the kitchen table at the Airbnb that I was staying at. And it was just a good point of reflection this morning of why I think it's important, one, to travel, but then two, to just break out of comfort zones. I think we get so used to just our regular day-to-day that we don't really challenge some of the conditioning of where we are and can be in life, and that's just something that I've been trying to take a lot more seriously this year. So a couple more days here, hopefully some cool footage from the show or other little things. I got to walk around Ohio City a little bit, Tremont area, the Flats, a couple different things that I've been able to tour around here. And it's a dope city, man. Cleveland's been dropping little jewels and surprises, so stay tuned. All right, so here at a spot called, oh shit, what's the name of it? Okay, for real this time. Here at a spot called Sense Pizza and Goods. I'm about to perform in a So Far Sounds. I'm gonna do some How Men Cry material, talk about these young feelings to the wonderful people of Cleveland. I have no idea how it'll be received. I'm hoping it goes well though. Been enjoying it. This is actually one of the last nights that I'll be here in Cleveland, but it's been real cool. I believe this area is a little bit south of, you know what? I'm not even gonna try to pretend like I know where I'm at, somewhere near Ohio City. But yeah, hope it is a dope show. And it seems like they're actually closed on Wednesdays, so I couldn't go around and like pop in, but they serve pizza and then a whole bunch of like fashion and dope items and other beverages and such. So yeah, let's see. So I felt something in my shoe for like 2 days and I didn't take it out. How have I been walking around with this the whole time? That doesn't make any sense. So we actually originally met. Would you like to introduce the good people to who you are?
What's up, everybody? My name is Corey Michaels.
So we actually met at a So Far in Chicago.
Yes, we did.
Weeks ago when you was out there.
It was literally today. The shooting of this is on July 13th, so in 6 days it will be 1 month ago.
Wow, crazy. And now pulled up in your city for like 2 seconds.
You did.
But yeah, I was just going to spotlight you for a minute. You want to talk about what you do?
Yeah, I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, I'm a producer, an LGBTQ advocate, and I just love to have fun. I'm a college student currently, so it sounds like I do a lot, and I do, but I'm all doing it and it all coincides together.
And you also had choreo in the So Far. It's the first time I've ever seen
real
good, well-crafted choreo
I've been
So Far. So I've been talking about
Yes,
that. So.
I love it. I mean, I've been dancing since I was a little kid, and I know that So Far is a very intimate setting, but I love performance and production, but I want to honor what So Far is. So you kind of like strip things down a little bit, but when it comes to that choreo was new, so I was like, why not try it right here at So Far? Yeah. And they loved it.
That's real. Now, where can the people find you on the interwebs?
You can find me.
Shameless plug.
Oh, yeah. So you can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Google. at Corey Michaels, CorryMichaels.
All right, appreciate you, fam. Thanks for coming out too.
You got it. Can't wait for the show.
Did you run on to your worry? Did it hurt you, honey? Did it take you by surprise when I hurt you, baby? Count the distance, I count the inches, I measure the ocean, I measure the ocean. I know we know me, I know we know me, down in my chin, I gotta keep my head.
Okay, so someone yesterday, after being crated in the show, decided to go to town on a blanket because you had to do it. Get up. Oh, don't try to give me that. You're lucky you're cute. All right, so all packed up and ready to go on the next leg of the adventure, finishing up my Cleveland RV stay here. I try to leave any Airbnb that I stay in as clean as I found it, because I plan on being a short-term rental owner myself, and that's part of what this whole journey is about, researching areas that I would potentially buy in. I'll talk about that more later. Anyway, so yeah, cleaned up everything. Aja's in the car. Air-conditioned car. Okay, she lives a life of luxury. She's just there because I packed everything up. I didn't want her dirtying anything while I was in here. But Cleveland's really been amazing. Have enjoyed the journey. Had an amazing show last night. Met a lot of great performers, a lot of great community members. Got to talk with more of the locals. Just shout out to So Far Sounds and that whole team in Cleveland. Andy for throwing me on and booking me. And yeah, I've really enjoyed it and plan on being back and adventuring even more. So off to the next leg. I'm gonna pop up in Columbus for a little bit on my way to one thing that I've been trying to check off my bucket list for a while, and I'll tell you about it later. But anyway, if you have been enjoying, like, subscribe, follow along on the Only Adventures. And I know that everybody just wants to see Aja, but unfortunately it's me talking right now. I'll show her later. I don't know, edit something in with her doing stuff. You know, people like her more than me, and I'm not at all upset about it because I get it. But anyway, yeah, hope you've enjoyed. This place is like super dope too. Also, I realized that I never showed the outside of the RV, but here it is. It was really cool, and I've looked at buying a unit similar to this actually, but I would have to buy a new vehicle to be able to tow one. So it's part of the decision on why I ultimately decided not to, but still interested in doing so at some point in life, or maybe after I buy some real estate, park one and do exactly what they're doing. So super dope, really enjoyed it. Felt like secluded enough, even though it's just kind of in somebody's backyard. It's kind of tucked away enough that I really got some peaceful nights. So it's been a lot of fun. Hey, you ready? What you doing? Just so you know, soon as she realizes that you're in the car for more than 20 minutes, she don't want nothing to do with being awake or nothing like that. Why you looking all petty? Hello? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so we getting real disrespectful with it. Try to laugh back at me. You see this? You see what I be dealing with?